Once again, happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to Byte Size Cruises. Today, we're going to do a little bit of cruise news. We're going to focus on one particular story from Royal Caribbean International, but we'll touch on a few things. And I apologize for not doing a live stream this morning. I have to pick up my dog Peanut at 11 o'clock. I can only pick her up between 11 and 12 on Sunday. It's the only time they are available for pickups, which is right when we usually do the live stream. So I apologize again. But anyway, we're going to get into a little bit of cruise news on this morning, December 28th. Let's go. Hey everyone, Johnny from Byte Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, thanks so much for coming to check us out. Happy holidays to you and your family. Today is December 28th, and we are going to talk a little bit of cruise news. We're going to focus on this Royal Caribbean story about being able to allocate your points to any of the Royal Caribbean brands. So we're talking about loyalty points. If you don't know, Royal Caribbean has Royal Caribbean. They also have Celebrity under their umbrella and Silver Sea, which is a luxury brand. So each of these brands have their own completely revamped different loyalty programs. So with Royal Caribbean, we have Crown and Anchor, and we have all the status symbols and all the different things you can get with that. You also have in Celebrity, the Captain's Club. And in Silver Sea, we have the Venetian Society. It's very fancy. So in all of these, you will have different levels, different ways to kind of acquire points and accumulate points, and different benefits for those. Last year, Royal Caribbean allowed you the benefit of status matching throughout the brand, which means if you are Diamond or Diamond Plus or Pinnacle or whatever you are on Royal Caribbean, there would be a conversion over to Celebrity and to Silver Sea, which is really nice, which means that you basically get the benefits of your status on whatever brand you prefer on the other brands. This year, they made an announcement that starting sometime early in 2026, you would actually be able to allocate points from whatever cruise you go on to whichever of the programs you would like to acquire them to, which is a really nice change for me. And let me explain what that means. What Royal Caribbean is doing here is they would love to encourage you to try their other brands. I think what's happened before in the past, we've all heard the term loyal to Royal. Obviously, Royal's the most popular of the brands that they own. I think a lot of people were hesitant or reluctant to try Celebrity or Silver Sea, not only because of the price or the different vibe or whatever the differences are, but because they didn't want to lose their loyalty status or just waste points. Because what happens even when you status match on these brands, so for instance, being Diamond Plus on Royal Caribbean will match you to a certain level on Celebrity, I think it's Elite, and then whatever happens there, you won't move up levels here on Celebrity until you acquire the requisite points. Now, if you get to Pinnacle or whatever, you'll move up a little bit, but you would have to then start acquiring points to match your level before you would start moving up levels at those other brands. So in order to kind of get rid of that or get it out of the way, what they're now saying is, hey, go try our other brands. If you are loyal to Royal, go try Celebrity. And you can take the points that you accumulate on Celebrity and you can add them to your total here on Royal. You can try Silver Sea. Whatever you get over there, you can add to your Royal Caribbean, or you can add to your Celebrity. If you love Celebrity and you've never tried Royal, you can go try Royal, go try Icon, go try Star of the Seas or Legend, and then you can take those points and increase your loyalty on the Captain's Club on Celebrity. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. So this is going to, like I said, really kind of allow you to try other brands without feeling like you're just wasting your money or your points without gaining anything at the brand that you really love. So what they would like is they would like you to try Celebrity, Silver Sea, or Royal if you've never tried it, which is going to be the kind of the least variant there, because most people have tried Royal but have not tried the other ones. And it's going to give you a little more flexibility in what you could do. So let's break down the points. So point choice is their new loyalty option, which lets guests choose where their earned loyalty points are applied after their cruise ends. With Points Choice, you can now earn points for any of the Royal Caribbean brands. You acquire points based on your cruise line, number of nights sailed, stateroom category. There's a bunch of different things. So here's the key change. After your sailing is complete, you are going to have the option to apply those points to any of those 3 programs. If you would like to just keep them with wherever cruise you sailed on, you could do that. So there is a points exchanged rate. So we're hearing this is going to kick in around the end of January, January 30th-ish. Any sailings after that, that is completely, as far as I know, not an official release date, but it sounds like it's going to be around that time. Here's what you're going to get. There is a chart for an exchange rate, and that chart basically breaks down how many points you generally get. So if you did an inside room, for instance, you're going to get 1 point per night on Royal Caribbean. In the Captain's Club for Celebrity, if you do an inside cabin, it would be 2 points per night, right? So this is the exchange rate, and then you get 1 VS day for every 4 Royal nights on Silver Sea. And what you're going to be able to do is just interchange those wherever you want. And how it's going to work is when you get back from your cruise, you are going to have X amount of days. I think what's being talked about now is 10 days to inform, though you're going to, obviously there will be something to fill out, and then you inform them, hey, I would like to take the points that I earned here and apply them to here. And then within X amount of time, those points will be applied and you will continue to move up the ladder. So for instance, if you were very close to Diamond Plus on Royal Caribbean, but you really wanted to try Celebrity, but you're just unwilling to because you want to hurry up and get your points over here, you can now do that. You can now go on a Celebrity cruise, build up your points a little bit for Royal Caribbean, convert those over, and hit your Diamond Plus and be super excited about it. That's the basics of the program. Obviously, we'll announce more and more things as they come out. And then let's just talk about a few other small cruise news things as we're kicking off almost 2026 here. So we have a few other things to chit chat about. And those things are, we have Allure of the Seas entering 15 years in service. It's crazy, some of these Oasis class ships. I can't believe they've been around for 15 years already, which is really amazing. Obviously, Allure just received its refurbishment, which is fantastic. Crown Princess just got a refurbished casino and some updates to it. That is now returning to service and back in and ready to go. Same with Holland America's Zwieterdam. Got some new features, refreshed spaces. We talked a little bit about this on Wednesday, and they are now back in and sailing for 2026. Norwegian Escape, ship I was just on recently, and a ship I've been on 3 times. I love the Escape. It is now celebrating 10 years in service. Some of these are really crazy. I really can't believe some of these are going that high, and it's a sign that I'm getting old. That's what it is. That's it. We are going to stop it there for this morning. I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy all the football of the day. I hope your teams do well as we're closing in on the end of the regular season here, getting ready for the playoffs. I know we had 2 games last night. The Chargers were playing the Houston Texans, and then we had Green Bay and Baltimore. Baltimore played really well. Derrick Henry, 4 touchdowns last night. Anyway, we're not doing a sports report. So thanks, everyone. Happy New Year. I will be doing some live streams. I'll do something live next week during the week, not on New Year's Eve. Or maybe I will. Who knows? And then next Sunday, for sure, I'll be doing that. Today, I'm going to go pick up Peanut, spend some time with the family. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy New Year. And we'll see you in 2026. Happy cruising.